Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Vampyr on the PS5. Time recording is 12:03 a.m. Thursday, April 10th, 2025. When we last left off, we had finally managed to solve that little problem for the illustrious Lady Ashbury. Local vampire, or rather, excuse me, local econ of the Pembroke Hospital. Apparently she was being blackmailed. Someone stating that she's been killing patients. We dealt with the blackmailer, but apparently the blackmail is still more or less still going. To an extent. Solved the problem the best way we could without as much bloodshed as you'd expect. Gained a couple of allies and a new merchant. If things are remembered correctly, we'll have to see. We also did some research and yeah, let me stop that right there. I also did some research and found that the Spanish flu, as well as this virus that seems to be sweeping this particular part of London, are not the same thing. But it does seem like the Spanish flu seems to be a very useful transmission vector. So if you like what you see and want to see more of me as we head out to see Dr. Swansea and try and pick his brain about this particular situation, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists. Share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Game told me I was taking too long. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks have wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Interesting. Another one. Chick has level 20 mesmerization defense. Okay. Level 20. There's no way I could deal with that problem. But she seems to like me, so here's hoping I don't have to.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. I swear she lost her eyebrows. Jesus Christ. See, there they are. They're thin, but there they are. Did I ever tell you about those people who,
How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
people who thought you were a vampire? No, I didn't.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
Nobody is searching for you. It's just as easily as saying she didn't see anything. She's obviously going through mental problems. You don't want to reinforce that.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal.
Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Watery rich blood sample. I'll take it.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here.
Thelma has witnessed a vampire kill prey.
In London.
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You are no vampire. You are a delusional woman, convinced she is something she is not.
How convenient to call
It's not how I
delusional
put it.
anyone who does not share your precious rationale, Dr. Reed.
I was hoping he wouldn't pretty much say the exact... See, this is one of those times where the game wants to say the exact thing that you almost the exact thing that you see. What kind of logic is that? You want to be precise now? Like, come on now.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
You like what you like, just so long as you're willing to accept everything that comes with what you like. It is what it is, man or woman.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Her hair is blocking a lot of her face.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
She said, I break his soul. Leave what's left of him slumped in his bed. Don't know how to feel about that.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
He's nice, and I would like for him and I to get to know one another, but in order for that to be the case, I would have to destroy him. I would rather he not be destroyed.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays. I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Yeah. Medicine does not always go the way one would like. So the only one left is Thatcher. He has a headache. Can't do anything about him. Now, as we go, I may have mentioned this in the previous episode, but as we go, I will need to dart around to these other districts in order to make sure that the people are alright. I don't know where Cadigan Bates is, but since he's around Whitechapel, it's just a process of elimination. Okay, you can still scan him, I guess. Weird. I mean, it has been a night.
Good evening, Milton.
It is a different night.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Yeah, I can understand that logic. Setting aside the virus, where is it safe enough to potentially put down roots?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Doc.
Setting aside wanting to just put down roots in a normal sense. Where is it safe to put down roots as a black man and a white woman in the 19 teens? That is a conversation. Say a white woman, a black man, and a vampire walked out of a hospital. There it is. Not used to looking for this table. Only make one of those, huh? Oh no, that's not why I came here. I knew there was nothing I could do in terms of that. So I need good handle parts for that. Probably the same here. Tiny good handle parts. Memory serves. What's his name? What is his name? I can't remember what Swansea's gonna want me to do. I don't remember if he has me stay around here or if he has me progress over to like Whitechapel or something. But I want to go check the shop in Whitechapel. The shop of that one dude who's getting messed with by his former friend. But hey, better check first. Swansea, my dude, bro, guy, fam.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but
That's another thing I always did like about this game. Everybody seems to have their own personal sort of theme song, and it kind of lets you know how they are. His tone is very inquisitive, explorative.
have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
You chose a very particular time to want to say, ooh, ah, super soldiers and enhancements. You're not entirely wrong, and there's quite a bit that could be gleaned from this. Just setting aside the genetic enhancements as a whole, just getting rid of this particular disease, if not finding its source and then figuring out what to do from there. But like, wow. Yeah, I have thought about it. I don't know about that turning London into my realm. Evil playthrough, sure. I don't know about right now. It being too dangerous, the situation's already here. The research has to be done. There do need to be limits, naturally, but the research has to be done. There does need to be lines, but the research has got to be done.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
Precisely.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Oh.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
See, here's the thing. I don't want to throw her under the bus because she needs to do what she's doing. But at the same time, if she went that far, and in truth, I don't even know how much she actually knew about chicks, like, actually killing patients. But she said she knew, and it was enough to scare Ashbury. Telling him I asked for a resignation would kind of be the cleanest, but I don't think it would let him know that she might blackmail him too. Forever gone, I wouldn't go there. He could just as easily come across the woman tomorrow and then into somewhere else. Like, you know what? I'll just tell him about the resignation.
Perhaps too capable. Nurse Crane also ran an illicit dispensary in Whitechapel. I had to ask for her resignation.
I see. Well, we'll just have to manage without her assistance.
You know what? I'm fine with that. It lets him know that she's, as much as she's helping people, she's also got a bit of a sticky finger streak, which in and of itself might come with a few extra things. Not always, but, you know, you see somebody do one thing that's on the specific side of the coin, you don't really expect it to be too much of a leap for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Right?
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury.
Hmm.
She's also our largest donor.
Didn't know she founded it. That's pretty cool. It is extremely convenient. Literally, MRE's meals ready to eat.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
I mean, you say moral fiber. I say she knows she's gonna get a meal, so why not wait? But again, she may have strong moral fiber. We don't really have context for her feeding. All we know is she went feral for a second. She saw me, and boy, like, can you imagine it if it wasn't me, if it was one of the doctors or something? Oh, she would have pulled him into that tent and it would have been 2 meals. Some random civilian or something? She was ready to tear throats out.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position.
Hmm.
It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
No doubt. On top of that, it allows St. Paul's Stole to expand themselves, to gain more access, and gain more trust, and potentially learn more about vampires or anybody else who might want to target individuals at a hospital. Potentially vampires. Why not target a place that's full of decadence and decay, death, and the occasional 10, 15 pints of blood.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. They concluded vampires were a scourge.
Non-intervention? As in what? Y'all don't, like, get into politics or something? Like, you don't say, Mr. President, you have a scourge on your hands. We need access. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all just get out there and deal with the scourge, huh? Interesting. Or do you just get out there and deal with the scourge, or do you just let it be? Since you don't have quote-unquote jurisdiction. Huh.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous, and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Case in point.
We'll talk later.
All useful. All useful. Man can hear Harriet Jones from up here. Jesus Christ. You know she be wearing his ass out. Miss Jones, go to bed. Screw you, Doctor. Maybe if someone did, you'd be a better professional. What is going on? Why does it want me to do that? I already did.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral.
Oh, okay. I just needed to...
Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
I swear it. I'm gonna find it. Why does it still want me to speak to Swansea? Yeah, it's already done. It's just acting up. Weirdly enough. It's acting up for some reason. No idea why. What? Okay, now it's... Oh boy. All right, the guard of Prewin base. We remember. Interesting. Oh. No interruptions. No, you don't. Ah. Stairs again. My ultimate nemesis. Oh, you. That's cute. I hit the human with a stake meant for vampires and killed him. Love it. Now, if and I remember right, I think this is just an area, not a traversal zone. Like, if anything, I just come back out of where I just left, the area I just left. If I remember right, wasn't this where I came across Cadigan Bates? Yeah, it was. He was in that room. There's nothing in there now. Everywhere. I guess not. I mean, I'd kill him, but there's no real point. I have this hunger. But not at the moment, though. Let me guess, it's repopulated. Nope. I was about to say I'm reloaded. Oh, okay. That's where I was mixed up. Kill that scout later. Actually, weak against blood and melee. I should be able to do it. This is gonna be a bit of work. Step into the light, Carolyn. Ho! With a double. So yeah, I can kill it. I can kill it. I just can't afford to be getting hit. And if I get hit, I need to give myself some space till I can do some healing. Of course, that bag.
Turn around, sir.
I will, except turning around is going to require me to get in front of you. See what I mean? So here's what we're going to do. Hey there, buddy. I got no lot to tell. They putting in work on this scowl. Okay. Slow it down. Slow it down. Yeah, but
Robert would like to know if he's been accepted by the wet boot boys.
Nice catch. Someone doesn't like me. Okay. What? I didn't want him killing him. He was named. I'm like, hold up. I was not trying to have that happen. Gentlemen. Ladies. Your mother. We know. We know. Nice. You wouldn't get me with that shotgun blast. You got 2 out of the 4 combos. You wouldn't get me with the rest on me. Needless to say, you don't want to get hit with that stab that y'all already seen me get hit with. Now, what was that letter? I know what it was based on, but what was that letter? There you go. Wet Boot Boys note. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he can get some drugs from the black market and deliver it quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a Wet Boot Boy, and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. So yeah, we then learned that Albert is thinking about becoming a Wet Boot Boy. Because why not? Nothing better to do, right? Since stupid is as stupid does, he might as well move right in and get comfortable. Dumbass. He speaks about not respecting his father, but then he does something that he gives a sense of no respect for himself or other people. No offense to you, kid, but at least your old man fought. That's partly why he's messed up now. Okay. The hell happened here? Right. You didn't see anything. And that is why you fail. Very nice. Very nice. Game says to go that way, so naturally, gotta go this way. I'm sure it's understood. It almost looks like I might open up a new path, unless this path already existed. I think most of it did. I may even have been over here this time around.
It's locked.
Sure is. Not going down yonder, huh? I can dig it. So, I think I was here, but I couldn't progress. Yeah, I was able to re-loot those. I was able to loot those chests, but some of the boxes in this game reset. I mean, y'all saw me open the ones in the hospital near those doctor's offices near my office. You know full well I picked through those a couple of times. Reach the Stone Bridge Cemetery. Cigarette case and a bullet, huh? It's funny, it's got me thinking about an old movie. Love and a Bullet. Pretty good. Sister. Nice catch. I ran literally right into gunfire. I'm not even mad. It was impressive. He kept track of me better than I kept track of him. Won't happen again. Especially not with him for obvious reasons. I'm having a conversation here. Now, young man. I shot people on the front lines for less, do you hear me? Ooh.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Lucky for you, I have no need to go that way. I didn't hear what he said. He kind of freaked out for a second. Oh, you saw me do that, but because you were way over there, you don't have to come do anything about it, huh? It's funny how jurisdiction work, ain't it?
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
We'd better gather together the strength. It's the least we can do. It's not our fault that she's dead. We didn't ask to become a vampire, but our flesh still did the job. It couldn't have happened without our flesh and bone. Or at least not this time. Oh, blinker scowl. I'm like, oh, what? I get it, though. He's a teleporter. He might even dart around a lot. Hey there, guy. Hey there, guy. Alright, come on out here. There you go. That was nice. Yep. Interesting. Got stuck on the table. No. I'm the one who enjoys the meals around here. I'm sure you don't understand. But that is not my responsibility. Another watery rich blood sample. Me take it. Yeah, I know, folks. I'm just sort of going. Yeah, I just sort of squirreled. Oh, new hideout. Hey, look at that. Brisk blood sample. Hell did I get that from? Small dose of brisk blood that can be used to create stamina serums for vampires. More serum. More stamina serum. Like how we call it all serum, like we're supposed to be Blade or something.
It's locked, all right.
The original Blade. I ain't mad. I just, I like it. Had to make sure the door was unlocked. Alright. Back at it. Back at it. Oh, no. Get over here. You are not finna get me. Destroying graves. Get over here. Ah, shit. You know this ends poorly for you. Huh. Use these moments. Reach in that stamina. Kill. Didn't I... Am I misremembering? Guess not. Hiya. Bye. Oh dear. Oh, I'm gonna need you to sit still. Grr, arg. Hey. What I tell you about these graves? Boy, claws hits hard. Love it. Haha. No. Damn. That's what I was looking for. Thought that first swipe would have been your last one. Couldn't remember if I had been over here and found her yet. You see nothing. Don't worry about me eating people. And them trying to do the same. I'm trying to help you out.
What do you want?
You think you would have been done.
Somebody help!
Oh, nice catch. Now, I need you to stay there. Oh. You whore. One shall pay. Oh no, gentlemen. No, no. This is your last one. Oh, and then busted his head on the tombstone. Can we just talk about how durable we are to knock through tombstones and park benches? With great ease, I might add.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiao Shun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed.
I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
No problem. And to give you better perspective, they're a little hangry. Yeah, that's what it is. They're a little hangry, and you happen to kind of fit what they're looking for. Living. Oh Lord.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Well then.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Right. Holding that button.
It's locked.
You don't actually like look around. You actually teleport. Ugh. Yeah, I got a way around that block of yours. Especially since I ain't using two-handed weapons. I'm like, who? Like, what the hell? Who the hell? Nice catch. Enjoy your healing. You ain't getting any more. Holy crap. Button locks up at the worst time. I make a claim. And you make me a liar, game. Love it. Love it. Don't know what I'd do without you. No. No, 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 no. My nemesis has no use for you today. Scowl. One shan't walk me up the steps. I'll walk you. Got me doing all this killing at a cemetery. I'm insulted. Nothing else, the cemetery is getting a nice chunk of new stock. Hate that sound, but the only reason why I think it happens is because I think there's something to detect around, a person to detect around, otherwise it wouldn't do it. Because you flick it down like normally, how it tells you to flick it down if you don't want to see people's information, and it's quiet. Flick it up, down, up. So it's like, yeah, what's in range of me? But why, though? You though. Holy symbols in orichalcum. If you ever face a vampire, never forget that they fear holy symbols as long as you have the faith. A cross, a Star of David, an olive branch even, can prove useful to repel these creatures from the pit, but you will not harm them for good. If you really want to hurt them, only one solution exists. Forget about wooden stakes or silver bullets and find yourself the strongest weapon against vampires, orichalcum. Do you think it's a coincidence that orichalcum was common in Atlantis? According to the legend in ancient writings, Atlantis was infested with vampires, and the place is now known as the Santorini Island. I'll personally pay £10,000 to the man who can provide me some real orichalcum. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. Hard to say. Hard to say. Because on the one hand, it's like, okay, hold on. Where was that specific point? Yeah, the holy symbols, like crosses are useless. But again, Dr. Swansea proved that they weren't if you have the faith. And then that reinforces his statement of it being truer, and that he might actually know what he's talking about. Because regardless of what it is, so long as you have the faith, you can use it as a tool. So then the question becomes, can you just use yourself as the tool of faith? Why do you need an outside device? It'll obviously make it easier to focus on something outside of yourself. You don't have to think about all that it's capable of, all that it feels and thinks and cares about. You just have to think about the fact that it is or isn't there, and that it is or isn't this thing, and is or isn't functioning. You don't really have to think too much.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Indeed. Okay.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Never not be a somber feeling, a parent outliving their children. In this case, it's literally both of us. For the same reason.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Interesting.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Well, there that is then. So, grief does what grief does to everybody. It disrupts... Oh, I didn't know I could have my abilities in here. It disrupts thinking, it disrupts focus, and makes you much more susceptible to be easier to kill, and track, and all of that. Not surprising. Now, the reason why I'm heading this way is very simple. Hold on, where are you? Huh. Don't know if I ever saw that. Ah, there you are. All right. And the reveal. Now I have brain treatments, children. Headache, migraine, neuralgia. Now, if memory serves, nah. Bates has a cold. Palmer has a migraine, so take at least 2 for migraine since I'll be losing one. And Thatcher has a headache, so take at least 2 for headache since I'll be losing one. All right. Sound like there were pigeons in there. Ah, here it is.
Church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Makes you wonder if he has an understanding of what he deals with, or potentially an extremely low sense of danger. Talking about Jonathan, not who or what that was. We'll get those answers later. Oh, that's interesting. I thought we were actually next to the church, but guess not. We were dodging. We were attacking and then we were dodging. We've done this before. Come on. There you go. There we go. Good. Oh shit. All right. What? Don't you run from this fight. Oh, you got me with it. What the hell is he doing? Gotta get back used to fighting these things. What? That's how you did it. Use that shockwave and then just sort of ran at me with that right hand. Like that right there. Oh, okay, I'll let you get me with that. Couldn't even make noise while I was eating you. Love it. Silence to the monkey speak. I'll be back for y'all. It ain't even a problem. I'll just be back. Oh, they're gonna... I don't know. Oh, I couldn't stun him. Oh no, it's because I caught him mid-teleport is what that was. What? Oh, my ability. The game just froze. I don't know how to feel about that. May need to close that and reload it, folks. Just hoping I didn't lose any progress.